What's up, YouTube? Invincible Versus is a brutal, bloody 3v3 tag fighter. At least according to this video. I have been kind of slacking on my Invincible Versus coverage. I think this game looks sick. I think it's gonna play sick. The things I've heard from other people in the fighting game community are awesome, and I think I'm gonna have the chance to play it soon. Did not get a chance to play it early like some people because I didn't go to Combo Breaker. I've been traveling. So I want to catch up, and I want to react to some of the footage that's already out there. And I'm going to start with the IGN video, kind of talking about a review of this game. And I think in general, I'm just like really hyped for tag fighters in general. And there's a lot going on in this one, I'm not going to lie. What the fuck am I looking at? So this is like a guard gauge?
Into a fighting game, you could do a lot worse than Robert Kirkman's.
Oh, that must be like meter. Never mind. So like, I'm looking at this right now, and it looks like there's like a.
Into a fighting game, you could do
they push basically a push block. That's push block like went almost nowhere. But yeah, I see what that's going on.
A big cast to draw from. Art style.
I think how I say this, the thing that concerns me about this game is there's just so many damn tag fighters coming out, bro. I'm worried that like shit's gonna be oversaturated because we got 2XKO, we got obviously the GOAT game, which is Nen Impact, and we have other games like Marvel Tokon and Virtual Fighter and other stuff releasing, right? I will say I think if I had to rank the games and how pretty they look, it's definitely like Marvel Tokon, right? And then it's, I think 2XKO looks better than this. And then it's Invincible, and then it's like Nen Impact is like, you can't even see my, hands.
Is that you never have enough time with it to really dig into its systems. This is an incredibly complex genre.
Oh yeah, I heard about this mechanic too from the people that played, where it's like you can kind of like, it's like a Killer Instinct breaker. Some of these moves seem so weird. Like, is that just me? Like you're just like throwing out spikes in neutral that like, it's like a ghetto gunflame that this pink chick has. Yeah, it reminds me of like NRS animations. That's a very good way to put it. I think the actual models themselves look good. Like it looks like it's actually from the show. And you got the blood, that's cool. But it's just something like, maybe it's animation wise that like throws me off, and I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what it is. And this isn't the same people that like made NRS, so it's kind of weird that like this gives me like Injustice vibes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I originally thought, like, doesn't this look like the Clash from Injustice 1? like I'm not tripping, right? And yeah, Killer Instinct was similar because it's made by some of the people that made Killer Instinct. But yeah, it's pre-alpha footage. You know, this actually reminds me. I know we're talking about pre-alpha footage. I was just randomly on Twitter. I'm gonna retweet this like later because I think it's like actually hilarious. But this is from, oh my, I hate to blow you up, Zed is slow. But this is from last year. It said, "Don't be worried about Nen Impact. We're just in this phase." And this looks exactly like Nen Impact looks like now, a year later. This is how it's releasing, bro. The only thing they did was they rearranged the health bars. I actually think this looks better. And they had X Factor. So like, I don't know. I know we're in pre-alpha. I know things can change, but are they really gonna change that much?
With the folks who made
I don't know about that. No, I wasn't, I don't remember it. I just found that tweet like a day ago because I was searching for Hunter x Hunter combos. I've been like labbing out the game. I actually think Hunter x Hunter is going to be like super peak.
And that's reflected in how the characters interact on screen.
These cutscenes seem really cool. It's just like, why does it look like it's like 15 frames per second?
It just isn't theirs.
Maybe it's like YouTube. I wonder if this is like one of those games that just looks like better in person.
The bruises will make sure everyone knows it. That pristine costume will look like.
Bro, it looks like it's like this is just like, this isn't how the show looks, right? It looks like we're at like 3 frames per second.
After he's been fighting his dad. Invincible Versus is far from the first fighting game to do real-time battle damage.
The show has pretty bad animation. I guess I'll compare. All right. I mean, if we're sticking to the bad animation, I feel like the characters look cool, and I've heard really, really good things about the show.
There's a lot of blood here, folks.
It's like
And
intentionally
you end a
choppy.
fight with the right special
I mean, I
or
guess.
super move. And
Bro,
it's not just the characters
I like the
absorbing
blood
all
though.
this damage.
I feel like we don't have enough blood in games
Environments
besides
will
Mortal
feel the impact
Kombat.
of these area. And hey, just because you start a brawl
Oh,
in a
EX
city
Reflect?
street doesn't
Whip
mean
Chick
it'll
has
end
EX
there.
Reflect?
You can absolutely punch somebody so hard.
The movement
they
seems
orbit.
cool. I feel like the movement in this game compared to like Nin Impact or Marvel Tokon, I think, or even like 2XKO, I miss a game with like really crazy air movement. And I think this game, like, look at that arc that she just took. And then the backdash, and then, yeah, I don't know. I think the movement might be peaking this game.
Or end up on another different
I'll have to
stage.
play it though. But the fact that you have 8-way dashing, I don't know why all the games are so scared to bring back 8-way dashing.
Fighting game looks like me.
Yeah.
We're just starting.
Like, combos, okay.
Special
Then
moves
Impact.
are their own. Pick a direction and press that
Yes, I know it's
special
I don't really care. I know like a lot of people are like, oh no, like bring back motion inputs. But it's to me it doesn't. It's such a small part of the fighting game and what makes fighting games fun that like yes, I prefer it to have motion inputs, but like it's not that big of a deal. I want games to do it like Marvel Tokon where they have motion and simple because I think that's actually peak.
So the core gameplay is a lot like Marvel or Dragon Ball FighterZ. Lights go into mediums, which go into heavies, though you can do things like switching between crouching and standing normals to spice things up.
It looks like the block strings are a lot shorter in this
Heavy gets
game.
you a launcher for an air
Looks like it's gonna be a lot of like 8-way air dash
Also,
resets and
enhance
that
your
sort of
special
thing.
moves for special
This
properties.
game actually looks really fun the more I play it. I mean, the more I watch it.
Bone crunching,
I haven't get a chance to play it soon.
Jaw removing supers, way too many options to dig into here. But if you're worried that the
Get a gun
simplified
flame.
control scheme means
Bro,
Invincible
what is this
might not
move? You're like flight cancel, like a flight cancel DP or something?
combo opportunities and
Some of these moves seem
there
crazy.
are way too many options to dig into here. But if you're worried that the simplified control
Also, what is this? So look, she turns yellow, but did she use meter?
to dig into here.
Right? Like, am I
If you're
tripping?
worried that the
Oh, she uses this meter. So this must be like a super meter. This must be like EX slash push block.
as you hit your opponent, you'll see a meter build up. Fill it and your combo will end because your opponent will fall out. This means that while basic combos in Invincible versus aren't short,
What? Bro, wait, that doesn't even make any sense.
they're not as long as the ones you'll find in Marvel 3 or Dragon Ball FighterZ.
I think
A combo and back in the action or dead before your next birthday.
huh?
There is a way around that. Tag in
You
one of
build
your
meter and
characters
then
you'll reset part of that combo meter, allowing you to
Your-
lay
your
down
combo
a
drops?
smack. Getting the most out of your
He zoomed
characters
on the wrong
requires
meter. It's a
meter
CM
or
meter? Okay, that
silent
makes
for your
sense.
team. Neither of these concepts
Yeah.
is new.
I was gonna say, like, that's just your super meter.
Invincible versus unique. I also like how
Oh,
different the
yeah,
characters
okay, he zoomed in on the wrong meter. That makes sense. This is a CM. I was gonna say, fucking
The
IGN.
build I played only had 4 fighters to choose
Okay.
from, but Bulletproof and Thula quickly stood out to me. Though
I was gonna
never
say, it's
Invincible
crazy that like I know fighters well enough that like I could just tell like something just does inherently seems wrong, and I can find it like right after. That's kind of cool.
Part of the fun
I
of
can
Attack
proofread
Fighter is
the
building a
IGN
team
video that
works
has
for
100K
you.
views. Love to
These
see it.
characters already feel quite different from one another, and that's a good
CM is basically like hit
Slicing you
stun.
to pieces
Yeah,
with her hair.
that's kind of how BB tag is. There's like a basically a hidden CM meter,
The other
and
thing
then when
I
you fill it
appreciate
up,
is a little
basically
presence
anything
from
drops.
Unique intro dialogue between the characters. This is becoming more and more rare in modern fighters, and the Dragon Ball Fighter style clashes when
It's like
a new
basically the
character
longer the
comes in.
combo, and certain
These
things
serve to
fill up the
reset
combo meter.
playing
Like
field and
I
let
assume
you
that's
take
what
direct.
CM stands for,
But
combo
there's also
meter.
more unique dialogue here too. You've got a general idea of what you're getting.
This seems cool, and
The devil is in the
I
details.
like it because it
Left pretty
seems
pleased
like it
with my
plays a
test
lot less like it feels less degenerate than other tag fighters. Like Nin Impacts can be full degeneracy. This looks like this game looks like it's as closest to a 1v1 player that a tag fighter can be. That's the vibe I get. And then like 2XKO and Tokon are probably gonna be in the middle. Yeah, I just hope people actually play these because I fucking love tag fighters. I will play them like infinitely. So I mean, honestly, Nin Impact I don't have much hope for, but I know it's gonna be peak. 2XKO, we'll see. But these two games, like I have hell hopium for right now. And I think I'll definitely watch Invincible. It's not even like that long of a watch, right? It's just like a Netflix season or something, maybe 2 seasons. Let's take a look at the Max video too. I wonder if this is the same footage. I feel like this looks really similar to what we just watched.
The reason behind that is In Invincible,
Yeah, this is definitely the same footage that was in the IGN video.
Carries a lot of similarities to games.
Because then she was a get a gunplay. I remember that. Alright, I only want to hear him talk about the gameplay.
A combo meter. There is a meter that builds over time as your combo gets bigger, and once that combo meter extends, not build as much. So it's all about.
I don't know. I thought this was gonna be niche too, but then like the trailer already has 2 million views in like 3 days.
But
I think there's definitely some potential.
Situation to get as big of a combo as possible.
I played KI a little bit, but I wasn't a huge fan. It was more of like, I got into it late, and by that time it was like not many people were playing it. Because I didn't have like an Xbox or a PC that could run it.
KI part of it yet. The whole aspect of the tag part of the game, that there's sort of free-flowing tagging. And when you free-flow tag in a character at any point, you successfully do that, the combo meter,
I haven't seen the active switch yet.
A chunk of it is effectively restored, allowing the combo to go even further.
I want to see what an active switch looks like.
To come in and do their own thing and have some
oh, like that. That's some weird. That's almost like a combo extender, not active switch.
I don't know how far it goes, but
because like you think like normally like in an active switch game, like the assist comes out, it does its thing, then you do something with the point character, and then you switch. That's usually the optimal sequencing.
The TOD, as it is commonly called, which is the touch of death, has sort of been a malignant part of versus games.
Malignant part? I feel like
people really dislike. When
you almost have to, if not the game takes forever. If you don't have TODs, you get 2x timeout.
Refilling your combo gauge, which is incentivizing.
Bro, what happens? Everyone complained about 2x timeout and how slow that game was. It didn't have TODs. Like, choose your poison.
You can break the tag portion of a combo as a defender. And that's where Invincible Versus is doing something different, where there is a risk-reward associated, where you can get a pretty long combo by yourself.
I hope it's like, it's not like TAC breaks in Ultimate Marvel. I gotta actually play around with it. Like, to me, the main questions, so there's like this like break system, right? And so to me, is it reactable? Then you just never go for tags, right? Is it a guess? Well, that's kind of lame, bro. I don't want to play RPS. I don't know. I'm generally not a big fan of like these breakable systems, but I'm gonna like actually play it to see how I feel. Bro, this snapback is so fast. I feel like this is something they're gonna change.
Every time you tag in,
like look how quick this snapback is. What the fuck? I feel like he could just come down with a button and fuck you up.
So there's that risk reward part, where it's like, oh yeah,
reactable, but the metal stack makes it hard. I mean, like, the thing is, if you're mid combo, like, there's not much mental stack, right? Because
that is not a guaranteed reward.
How do I say?
There is no absolute.
Like there's nothing else to look for. You're just getting comboed, right?
No, the opponent gets.
I don't know.
Against that.
Is it similar to Burst? No, I think it's less like Burst.
Or tag in with a.
I don't know. I mean, it could. I have to play it. I don't think anyone knows. I mean, this is something that I would lab, but I don't think like these people are like Max isn't interested in like knowing the high level mechanics, right? He just wanna like actually play the game and shit.
So that's cool. The other big aspect of the game that.
Because it's like, and then it's also something that can change too. So it's like not really that worth that labbing.
Breaks as well, right? Like
Sage worried about it? That makes sense.
Breaking. Characters can come in as
yeah, we'll see. The thing is, like, they're just really hard to implement because it's either a hard guess, which I think TAC guessing is like ass, bro. Like, I think that's such a stupid mechanic because it's like everything should have like yes, okay, in Street Fighter 6 on a throw loop you're guessing, but it's very weighted and there's a lot of like intelligent decision making to be made. But for something like a TAC break, there's not intelligent decision. It's like literally flip a coin. Like, I don't know. I hope there's like something that's a little bit more nuanced than just flipping a coin, is what I'm trying to say.
All of a sudden they have broken the combo, right? And that was
coin flips are like they're a coin flip. Like throw loops are a coin flip. Don't get me wrong, and there is guessing, but like there's a lot of you have so many options, right? Like you can DP, you can backdash, you can jump, you can mash, you can delay tech, you can walk forward throw, you can super, you can parry. There's so many different options. If it's just like TAC breaks in Ultimate Marvel, it's literally up, forward, or down. That's it. There's no layers. All I'm asking is please let there be layers. so that if you know more about the game and you have a better understanding of the game, that there's potential for outplay.
Harder to interrupt, and they're almost like guaranteed, but not until you realize if you know the person is going to come in and do like a raw breaker against any combo with their assist character, you can do a super. So there was counters to it. If you knew that they're coming in and breaking like immediately, like on a dime.
So Max is kind of talking about it too.
Them, and then get a full combo and bring in the next character to tag because their character has lost like a resource. They might not be able to do the tag breaker. Like there is a two-way interaction there that is happening at almost all times. That is really nuts.
Interesting.
And that isn't even the last, like, I would say two-way interaction aspect of the game. The final part is defense. So we have a
So he's basically saying
lot of options.
that you can, there's a tag guess. I think this is the interpretation. Let me know if I'm wrong. There's a tag guess, but if you know that for sure they're gonna tag or do a breaker, you can hard read it with a super and get a full combo. So a little bit more of a layer than TAC. We'll see. I gotta try it out.
I'm about to explain those options. But on defense, you also need really good, powerful defensive options in a game that has really crazy tri-dashing,
But but just being like a level above TAC is already better.
Tri-dashing, air dashing, hyper jumping. Characters get a flight. Characters get a lot of mobility options, and this is not an air dasher game specifically. This doesn't work like Dragon Ball FighterZ. This is a movement game. So it's much closer to a Marvel versus Capcom in terms of how characters move.
Yeah, the movement looks really fun.
In their movement, and others have different kinds of movement. You can definitely expect that, where some characters will actually, because most are flight characters, many of them have air dashing.
With Invincible's better than Marvel?
Dashing,
Perfect.
right? Where you can jump
Please make
back
good fighting
and
games.
forward. So that's neat. That barrier on block, if it is collided with, is going to do what is effectively an alpha counter.
I think that's like the yellow barrier that they're talking about.
Offense. You can tag off of it. Because the game is pretty open.
So it's basically push block
and
tag.
the
All right,
action
so
that you're tagging off. What did we just
so this
talk
game has
about?
push block
Oh,
tag. I mean, like, it is very similar how the like. To me, I have to conceptualize it in like how other tag games are played.
You can bring in a character off that heroic strike and quite literally turn it into That's the, as we just discussed.
Bro, the
that
movement
heroic
seems
strike
so
and
cool,
tag
though.
Can be broken, boosted for a really big EX boosted special.
Man, the movement looks so
They're more
fun.
damaging, they have more hits. You can also use the boost gauge to do boosted movement. So characters.
Oh, I just noticed each character has like their own boost gauge too. That's kind of cool.
Game, right? Like most characters dash.
I actually like that a lot. I don't think any game's like done that before.
Dash, like all of this kind of stuff. And the boost button can turn what is effectively a normal kind of like, well, I'm just sitting here at full screen and I dash forward and I go like maybe half screen, maybe quarter screen.
Yeah, I heard about that. You can do like
Full
EX
screen
dashes.
in there. It's not a super dash from Dragon Ball FighterZ. You have to manually pivot
That's kinda
and
cool.
control this thing in the given moment, and the only way.
Oh, that's the EX dash he's talking about right here.
Helps you out.
Like, look, bro, EX dash full
In a
screen.
given moment, and the only way
It doesn't
to
get used that much,
it
too.
Is a way of having this associated risk.
That's kinda
reward
neat.
Of just getting these characters in and out and in and out and swapping them in and out and taking care of their assist and doing all that.
Yeah, it's a tag game. Swap a lot. Okay. All right. Yes. There's boost and dash. Okay. Yeah, this was really cool. I'm glad I got a chance to watch this. Glad I got a chance to check everything out. I really want to play this game. I'm hoping. Again, my only issue is like, is there enough space for every single game? Because this game actually looks like. I saw the game initially. I'm like, man, this game looks kind of choppy. Like, just something about the animation reminds me of Injustice. But like actually watching the movement, I was worried this game would be clunky. But the more I watch it, the more I'm like, wait, this game actually might be kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta play it. I gotta play it to be sure. And I like some of the interaction. Like the boost idea is pretty cool. Combo limit, actually have a meter. That's really nice. Some of the, how do I say, it feels like a little less degenerate than other games. I could be wrong. I mean, these guys could just be not good at the game. I don't know who this is. This is obviously not Max. But yeah, this is cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and take care, y'all. Peace.